1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 weapons you should have. Number 1. So there it is, guys. That's the video that got us 450,000 views. And that's a short, 60-second short. We thought, what the hell, we'll give these shorts a try. And that one has exploded. You guys have commented and screamed at us and hollered at us about why didn't you pick this and why didn't you pick that. So I thought I'd go over the video one more time with you and give you why I picked the weapons that I picked. And we'll cover each one of them. And obviously you'll probably comment even more in regards to that. And that's why we do this stuff, for you to comment. Hi guys, I'm John the Firearms Instructor, and I own and operate a firearms training facility in Cape Coral, Florida, and we are glad you are here. If you're new to our channel, we specialize in firearms training, concealed carry classes, and teaching newbies how to shoot. If you're one of our subscribers, thank you very much. You have been supporting us for almost a year now, and we really appreciate it. We have 16,000 subscribers, over 2 million views through YouTube, and we're just getting more and more each day. And I thank you, subscribers, from the bottom of my heart. All right, so let's talk about this video. So if you heard the video to begin with, I picked out 5 pistols, 5 weapons I thought you should have. One was a 9mm, one was an AR, one was a home defense shotgun, one was a .22 rifle, and a .22 pistol. And I picked these out because I thought these were the ones that people should have in their portfolio for many different reasons. And they're not all about hunting, they're not all about self-defense, just overall good quality weapons. Number 1, every one I picked had availability of ammo. That was the one important thing we wanted to make sure we had on the list. The ammo was available. Now 223 and 5.56 at one time 6 months ago was a little expensive and was a little hard to get a hold of, but at this point in time, ammo market has opened up tremendously, and you can find these products anywhere you want to shop. They're available. Why an AR platform to start out with? The AR platform is designed for hunting, it's designed for home defense, it's designed for sport. It's just an overall great weapon. It gives you a high capacity, which can be 30 rounds or more. It's just an overall piece. If you kind of think about, we talked about the Second Amendment a long time ago about armed militia. This is a weapon you'd want to have, because if the bad guys parachuted down into America like Red Dawn in the movies, they're not going to parachute down here with some single shot weapon. They're not going to shoot. They're not going to be here with a musket. They're going to come probably with a 7.62 by 39, some AK round, and they're probably most likely to be a 3-shot burst. And if you had to defend your sovereign state, you want to have something that kind of matches the ability of what's coming here. So that's why that 223 or 5.56 AR platform is probably not a bad weapon to have. And don't forget, this is the one they don't want you to have. This is the black gun or the assault rifle. And if they're telling you you don't need one, you definitely need one, folks. So that's the AR right there. And then we talked about the .22s, and a lot of people picked on me. Why are you getting .22 pistol and a .22 rifle? You don't need both. I get it, but the .22 pistol is very lightweight, very easy. It could be backpacked. You wouldn't even know you were carrying it at the time. About this much ammo, if you put .22 in there, that right there could be physically up to 500 rounds of .22 in your palm of your hands. At that point in time, it would be very easy and very economical to buy. .22 at this point in time, we have it up front for like $4.99 for 50. Pretty cheap round to have. What can you do with a .22? Well, you could plink with a .22, obviously. You could, in a pinch, use it for defensive purpose. Don't forget the mobs killed more men with a .22 than any other round in the world. It is a very deadly round if shot placement is put where it needs to be. You can use it to feed your family. You can put a squirrel in the pot. You can put a rabbit in the pot. You can put a lot of different stuff in the pot with a 22. I've killed, I don't know how many hogs I've killed with a 22. They will do it. They'll do it every day. Now, we're not talking about shoulder shooting one of these things. We're talking about putting it in the ear. Once you shoot one in the ear, they tend to go down pretty quick. So you could feed your family with a 22. The 22 pistol is more apt to be lightweight, easy for camping or backpacking or anything else like that. The 22 long rifle is really accurate, really fast shooting bullet as far as it goes, 1260 up to 1400 feet per second. And it's a small caliber bullet, so it doesn't make a large crack or a large noise. If you're in a survival situation, you wouldn't give yourself off like shooting a full high crack rifle like a 30-06 or 270. Those are ideally, they're going to make a loud, real loud noise and would give yourself away. So the 22 rifle, the 22 pistol, and the reason why we picked both of those is they both shoot the same round, which would be ideally. Remember the old cowboys that went around in the movies, the belt that was on their holding their holster, it not only went into their pistol that they shot, but it went into their lever action rifle that they had as well. So they were universal bullets to go in both weapons, which would be ideal for you. A lot of times people commented about, why didn't I put a deer rifle in here? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do this? And we live in an area in Southwest Florida on this side of the coast, which we're between Naples and Tampa, that there's not a lot of deer hunting in my area. You could surely add a 270 or a 30-06 in your territory if you'd like to. Highly recommend that you make this list to your requirements, not to my requirements. But hunting rifle itself, when you start getting into odd calibers is where it gets a little crazy. 706 and 6.5 Creedmoor and all that stuff. Those are going to be very hard rounds to find if shit hit the fan, where if you get 30-06 or 270 or even the 12 gauge that I mentioned to you before, the 12 gauge shotgun shooting slugs can take a deer down. We've done that plenty of times. And with buckshot, you can do it as well. I've shot hogs and deer with buckshot, and they go down just like they do if you shoot them with a big, heavy rifle. It's just short distance, underneath 100 yards or less. But ideally, you add what you want to do with this. The shotgun, the reason why we picked the shotgun, it is a truly home defense. If you went to it and 95% of the people think they need a shotgun for home defense because when they engage that trigger and shoot the bad guy, they don't think they can miss. Now, obviously, we know, if we shot shotguns or patterned shotguns for a long period of time, know that that has to get out of the ways before that buckshot gets into this big realm that you can't miss. But the buckshot itself is a good defensive round. It's good to home defense. It's good deer hunting. You could feed your family with buckshot as well. As far as home defense, you know what it'll do in home defense. It's pretty aggressive in that scenario. And aggressiveness is where the problem is. If you have your young child or a wife, the buckshot or the slugs or 12 gauge shotgun is a little bit more aggressive to shoot. Now, as far as the 9mm, I've always mentioned to you, whether it be an AR or a shotgun or anything for home defense, transitioning is a big deal. Like if you're going to work a corner or anything else like that, any handgun weapon will allow you to transition right or left without giving your body away from the corners. If you're working a corner edge like this, it would make it very easy for me to lean back and cover you with a weapon compared to using a rifle. If I'm working a right corner, it'd be very challenging for me to work the right corner with a long rifle. That's why the home defense pistol is the most important thing in all your portfolio. Because the idea of that is I could transition right or left. I could put a high capacity magazine in it. Most of your Glock 19s and things like that physically hold 17 rounds in the Glock 17. The Glock 19 will hold 15 rounds. You know they make those battle max for both of those. So on this list, a lot of questions we got were, why didn't I put in a hunting rifle? I kind of explained that to you. People want to know why I picked this list together. I can tell you that this is just my list. Doesn't mean that everything has to be what you want. You can make this list any way you want to. But I thought I'd cover a lot of the questions because people ask all the time, why? The whole idea, that's not why, it's how come. Because you can, that's why. We live in the United States, we live in America, and if you want to have weapons in your home that can be used, multiple use products, you should and you can. All right? So I hope I answered a lot of questions, and I appreciate very much you guys commenting on the questions. But if you have any other comments, don't forget to hit below. We would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you think about this. Until next time, guys, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. We'll see you guys.